Hi everyone, welcome to my first YouTube video. This video is going to be talking a little bit about who I am as a person and why I finally decided to start YouTube and what this channel will be about. So let's just get into it. Fact number one is I am 26 years old, and that is why I decided to go with the number 26. Shout out to my friend Alex for suggesting this idea. Fact number two, I was born and raised in New York City. Fact number three, I am a first generation baby. My parents decided to come to America from China so that they could give their future children, me and my little brother, a better life and have better opportunities. Fact number four, I am bilingual. I speak English and Chinese, specifically Toisan. Although I will say my knowledge of Toisan and just Chinese in general is equivalent to that of a 5-year-old. Fact number five, I went to Syracuse University and studied photojournalism and psychology. Fact number six, I am married, recently married my college sweetheart, Stanley. And we were supposed to have our wedding at the end of March, but that was when COVID and lockdown hit in New York City and we had to postpone our wedding. The marriage so far is what's important, and it's been really great. And I might do a video with him later down the line, so if you're interested in that, either like or comment below. Fact number seven, I'm Christian. I'm probably going to do a separate video about my whole testimony and how I came to know God. But briefly, I became Christian when I was in college, and it's been amazing so far. Fact number eight, my current job is a video producer at Insider Inc. You may have seen some of my videos on here on YouTube, like my laser eye surgery experience, Tiger Sugar, and of course me switching from an iPhone to a Google Pixel phone. Fact number nine, I currently live in a 1-bedroom apartment in LIC with Stanley. I will definitely do a separate apartment tour video later down the line, so like and comment if you are interested in seeing that. So the next few facts will be a bunch of like personality quiz results, because I'm all about being self-aware and learning more about who you are as a person in every aspect, and I definitely recommend you all take these tests and get to know who you are. All right, fact number 10, my personality type is ENFJ. I'm just gonna geek out a little bit here. So the first letter, you can either be an E or an I, which is either an extrovert or an introvert. And what that looks at is basically how you get energized. Do you get your energy from being around other people, or do you get energy by being alone? And then the second letter is how you intake information. The third thing is how you make decisions. So you can either make decisions based on your feeling or based on thinking or logic. And then the last letter is kind of like how you organize yourself. So you can either be J, judging, or P, perceiving. Judging isn't like, oh, like she's judging you. Judging is more like having deadlines and structure, as opposed to P, perceiving, who are more spontaneous, open, and flexible. Fact number 11 is I am an Enneagram 7 wing 6. They unconsciously convince themselves that they are happy even when they are not. I am definitely guilty of that. So moving on to fact number 12, love languages. There are 5 love languages, and these are my order of love languages. This is usually how I show love and most often expect to receive that kind of love back. Quality time, which means, sharing quality conversations and time with people. And then number 2 is acts of service. It means doing something to help the other person. And then my third one is words of affirmation, which is pretty self-explanatory. Fourth way of showing love is physical touch, hugging, holding hands, all that. And then the last one is gifts, receiving gifts. And I feel like love languages are important to know, not only in romantic relationships, but also in friendships, because your friend or your partner might not have the same love language as you. And when they're not doing what you're expecting, or if you're not doing what they're expecting, they're going to not feel loved. Fact number 13, spiritual gifts. I took this, I think maybe 2 years ago, but I still think it applies today. I'm gonna look here again at my computer. Mercy is my top spiritual gift. And then my second one is faith, which is expecting God to move. And then number 3 was pastoring. Not being a pastor, but preaching and teaching God's word to people. Fact number 14 is my favorite cuisine. It is Japanese. I love everything Japanese. Ramen, sushi, soba, katsu, any dons, rice balls, matcha, miso soup, edamame, gyozas, you name it. Omu rice, udon. Okay, I'll just stop there. Fact number 15, I do love boba, and 5 top boba shops in what I order. So first one is Xingfu Tang. I love their brown sugar. Number 2, boba guys, when they had the roasted hojicha, but they took it off the menu and they're no longer in New York City. So number 3 is Tiger Sugar's cream mousse. It's a very long name. I think it's like cream mousse with pearls and boba. The 4th one is the Alley. I forget the name. I think it's like the Dirioka creme brulee or something. And then the last one is Yifang. I know they're known for their fruit drinks and all that, but sometimes I wouldn't mind having like their normal tea with IU jelly and or tapioca. Fact number 16, my hobbies. Karaoke, I like taking care of my plants, I like watching rom-coms. I don't really play a lot of games, either online or board games, only when it's like with friends and if I'm like really in the mood. I'm more of a homebody now. Fact number 17 is I have PCOS, and this is something that I'm still learning more about. Later down the line, when I have more information and kind of walk through my journey with it, I could maybe do a separate video about it. It's something that a lot of women have. For me, I most likely have inflammatory PCOS, and so what that means is inflammation causes me to have an imbalance of hormones, and so that makes me have irregular periods, and that also will affect ovulation and eventually having kids in the future, but it can be managed through diet, nutrition, lifestyle. So more on that. And then fact number 18, I have 4 small tattoos. So this one is my life verse. It's we love because he first loved us. And then this is just Roman numeral of when I got baptized. One is let go, let God, and last name in Chinese in my dad's handwriting. Fact number 19, I am a teeth grinder. Recently found this out, not sure if I was always a teeth grinder, but Stanley was telling me when we first got married, he was sleeping next to me, he was like, you know you grind your teeth? And I was like, no, I did not know that. And then he took a video of me once and it sounded really weird. So yeah, I bought a night guard on Amazon and it's been helping. Fact number 20, I was always a lover of R&B, hip hop, pop, but lately I've been really enjoying lo-fi music and of course, worship music as well. Fact number 21, I am scared of animals. All kinds of animals. Dogs, cats, animals at the zoo, bugs, you name it. I don't know why, but maybe it's because I don't understand what they're thinking and what they're saying. They are fun to look at on Instagram, but when they are running up to me and start scratching me or like licking me, that's when I kind of feel anxious. I'm all about the chill dogs. The ones that just lay there and I could just pet them, those are great. Fact number 22 is I had laser eye surgery and I did do a whole video about my experience. It's been a year since that video and since I had it, I really do think it's a really great investment because I just wake up and I can see clearly. I don't have any dry eyes as well, so thankfully for me, not a lot of side effects. Fact number 23, my biggest pet peeve, and maybe this is because I live in New York City, but I hate loud honking and loud engines from cars or motorcycles. Sorry to all my car friends. I just get so mad for some reason. Fact number 24, my favorite plant, I would say, is any pothos plant because they just look so beautiful and they just hang so nicely and they're so easy to take care of. But I would also say a very close second is ZZs. Those are even easier to take care of. You don't have to water it a lot. They can handle not getting a lot of sunlight and they're so resilient. All right, 2 more. It's hard coming up with 26 facts. All right, fact number 25. Stanley told me not to share this, or maybe not the actual thing, because it's my first video and I want to make a nice impression. But I just want to be real with y'all. And fact number 25 is I burp a lot and it's loud and it's obnoxious and I apologize. And sometimes I don't even realize that I burp because it just happens so naturally and so often. All right, last fact has to be a good one. Just woke up and editing my video and figured that my last fact in the original take was not the best, and I figured that my last fact should be telling you about my username and the backstory behind it. So it's pronounced Mashance, and in high school my friend slash classmate Tringa came up with that nickname for me because we were doing like, I think maybe a parody of Telephone by Lady Gaga and Beyonce, and so her nickname was Tringaga and my nickname was Mashance. That kind of just stuck and it became my username for everything. There are a lot of Michelles out there, so figured maybe that's a nickname you guys can call me. So I always wanted to start a YouTube channel. I did a little bit in college with my then roommate Heather. Since then, it's been like maybe 4 or 5 years, and I always wanted to start it, but it just didn't feel like the right time. I didn't have energy. I basically do something similar for work, and after work, I don't want to be constantly filming and editing and talking. I think during quarantine, I've fallen back in love with YouTube again on a more personal level. I've been watching a lot of vlogs lately, and they're more of the homebody, calm kind of vlogs. It's been really good for my mental health, and so I hope that this channel will provide something similar. But this channel is also a way for me to exercise my creative muscle a little more on my downtime and kind of create things that I want to create. And so I'll try to upload as consistently and as often as I can. I don't have all the answers, and I've learned that that's fine. It's not going to be perfect, and that's also fine. And I'm just so excited to have you all on this journey with me. Thank you again for making it to the end of this video. You guys are the best, and I will see you in the next one.